Alrighty, what is up, Hustle family? Hello, I hope you're having an amazing, beautiful, and of course, profitable day. Today, we're going to be doing a quick rundown of some ways that you can profit off of NFTs. Now, there's a multitude of different ways you can do that, and a multitude of different ways where people are earning some really good money right now. So, you can do many different things in the NFT space, some of which don't ever require you to purchase or create an NFT at all. And I know that sounds crazy, but stay with me here. We're going to be covering a few different things. Hopefully that will help you. Even if you are brand new to NFTs, you have no idea what they are, how to buy them, or where you can get them. Now, if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I mainly use OpenSea. Now, OpenSea is a massive marketplace where users can create, buy, trade, and sell their NFTs. Now, for someone that is brand new, an NFT is kind of a blanket term. Now, inside of that scope of NFTs, you can have everything from profile picture collections like the Bored Ape Yacht Club or Pudgy Penguins. You can have art collections, which means you can either take physical or digital art. You can turn them into an NFT on the Ethereum or the Polygon blockchain. You can also do many other things on OpenSea, but that is for another video indeed. But number one is actually creating your own NFT. Now, there's really 3 steps in creating your NFT. It's a lot more than 3 steps, but we like to break those big goals down into smaller, more achievable goals. So if you are wanting to create an NFT collection, the first thing you need to know is the market or the marketability of your idea. So what I would do is go on OpenSea or go on your favorite marketplace and look at the rankings and the activity. See what is selling. See what kind of collection is selling. There's a lot of hype around animated pixel collections right now. There's a lot of hype around metaverse integration. There's a ton of hype around NFT wearables. So an NFT wearable is basically a 3D model that you can import into a metaverse game, and your avatar or your character can have that displayed on them. So the first thing you need to do is the market research. The second thing you need to do is figure out actually what you are making. Are you making a profile picture collection? If so, what is going to be your base? Are you creating animals? Are you creating people? Then you need to find out, are you creating a pixel collection, a watercolor collection, a 3D collection, about a 3D animated wearable collection that can be integrated into the metaverse? There are so many different ways you can go. Step number 3 is actually just figuring out what tool, software, or program you're going to use to generate your NFTs or create the layers for your NFT collection. Now, there's a multitude of free platforms or free softwares out there, but of course you can use things like Photoshop, you can use Blender if you're doing 3D models, you can even use something like the Oculus Quest and go into Gravity Sketch and model all of your NFTs in there. But like I said, there is a multitude of different ways that you can go about that. Now, if you're wanting to create something like a pixelized collection, I will leave the video, should be right up there in the card. Basically, I show you how to make layers for an NFT collection or an NFT pixel collection using a completely free program that is available to anyone to download. So if you're wanting to create an NFT collection, those 3 steps are going to be where you want to start. Now, if you're wanting to go another way of making money, like I said, there is a way to do it where you don't have to create an NFT and you don't have to buy an NFT, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But of course, the number 2 way is just buying and selling NFTs. Now, there's a couple of different ways to do this. You can go about hunting on Discord servers and Telegrams for people looking to do trades directly, but I would completely stay away from that. So if you're someone that is thinking about going into collection Discord groups and trying to find good deals in there, I'd say 3 out of 5 times you're more than likely to get scammed than you are not. So I would rule that out, especially if you're a beginner. There are some people out there that are very good at getting your money and giving you nothing but a scam and broken promises in return. Speaking from someone that has happened to, personally, I do not do any trading that is outside of an intermediary platform like OpenSea or Immutable or SolArt or anything like that. So I would just not do those private transactions. Now, if you're wanting to buy and sell, one of the easiest ways to get into it is find a project that you like, and you can do this primarily by looking on Twitter or Rarity Tools or any other sniffer programs that are out there. These are basically programs that will find new collections, and then you can basically scale your search through volume, activity, current floor price, and say a 7-day average price to see ones that have good volume. And really, that is what I model my buying and selling around now, is community engagement, volume, and floor price. So they have to meet my set criteria on those 3 levels for me to even be interested in buying into the project. Now, there's a couple ways you can go about buying and selling. Buying, rather, you can mint directly from a new collection that just put up their website, they just put up their minting, and maybe you found them on Twitter. So one of the main ways that I find all the projects that I cover is basically just looking for high community engagement on these projects on Twitter that have not yet minted. So you can basically go on Twitter, you can search up hashtag NFT drop, hashtag NFT shill, hashtag NFT project. All of these different ones, NFT community, NFT collectors, there are many different hashtags that you can specifically search and then filter to either the top or latest results, and whichever ones have the highest community interaction but have not yet started minting, you can try and get on their whitelist, or you can try and mark down the calendar and find the exact time the public sale starts and mint one as soon as you can, or you can go about minting directly from their contract. Sometimes this may get you a little bit ahead in line, or it may save you a little bit in gas fees if the project is extremely hyped, right? So you can mint directly through a website, or you can get, like I said, whitelisted. So for anyone that is brand new, what does whitelisting mean? Well, whitelisting, you can think of it as a pre-sale for exclusive members or exclusive wallets only. So sometimes this will be a discounted mint price, sometimes it'll be the same as public, but usually it is a little bit cheaper if you get on the whitelist, plus you get that first access to the project, right? And a lot of people, if they buy into a project on a whitelist, which has usually very exclusive and limited spots, you can instantly take that to a market like OpenSea and flip it for 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5x what that mint price is. And some people, or a lot of people actually, ask me, well, why does it sell for so much more on OpenSea? Well, if you have a whitelist that sells out extremely fast, and say you have 30,000 people trying to get the remaining, just say 5,000 mints that will go live on public sale, a lot of people don't want to waste gas fees in a gas war trying to, and potentially failing to, mint that NFT from the website. So as soon as the people that have the whitelist spots get their whitelist mints, and this will be before the public sale goes public, they will then list those instantly on OpenSea for an extreme profit. And people out there who have more ETH than they know what to do with, and this is actually this is the case a lot of the time. There are people out there that have an immense amount of Ethereum that you or I couldn't even fathom. So spending a little bit more to avoid a gas war and to ensure that they actually get an NFT from the collection they want, they are willing to pay that 200 or 300% markup from the whitelist price that you would have just paid. So that is why people make such a big deal about getting whitelisted and getting in on those pre-sales, as 9 times out of 10, if you do your research, you get whitelisted into a project that has a lot of community support and a lot of hype built around it, you are almost guaranteed to at least double your money if you mint that whitelist spot, turn around and sell it on OpenSea or the marketplace of your choosing before that public sale goes live. You will see some incredible activity. Now, the other way, of course, is to just buy, sell, and basically flip NFTs on the open market. And as you've seen in my videos before, we mainly do this on OpenSea. Now, one of the things you really want to do when you are looking to flip on OpenSea or any market is you want to, again, make sure that you are getting into something that has an incredible amount of volume. It's almost every night, or every other night rather, on OpenSea. If you're looking at the activity and filtering to the chain of your choosing, which I've been doing Ethereum a lot more than Polygon lately, you will see there is one collection that highly dominates the activity stats. So on OpenSea in the top right, you can go to stats, you can go to activity, and then filter to the chain of your choosing, and it will literally in real time list all of the current sales that are happening on OpenSea. It'll tell you the NFT, the collection it comes from, and how much that person paid. It'll also show you who paid. So if you see one person dominating a collection, or one wallet rather, there is a lot of different scams that go on OpenSea. Person 1 creates a collection, person 1 creates another wallet, and then buys or pumps their own collection. So I did make another video, which you can find on the channel, about how to notice these scams and avoid buying into these scams. And if you're new, that's definitely a video you're going to want to watch, because I can't tell you how much money I would have saved if someone had put out one of those videos that I did before I really started getting going into NFTs. It would have saved me an immense amount of money, because there's so many different ways that people can scam, inflate, and fake hype a project or a mint, or just fake a complete minting website, front-end website in general. There are just some things that you need to know. So generally, if one wallet is doing all of the activity, you just want to avoid that. Okay, so that's why that activity page is nice. It lays all of that out for you. So when you're going through stats and activity, you want to look for unique buyers all buying into the same collection and different NFTs. So you can see this recently with Wolfgang. You can see it with the Ape Kids Clubs. You can see it yesterday with Slotty. Slotty went from 0.2 to 0.47 overnight, and you better believe I grabbed a couple of those at 0.22 and sold them about 5 hours later at 0.44 each. Wait for the drop, buy back in, it inevitably goes back up, and you resell, wait for the drop, and you basically just play on those rising and falling pivot points, just like you would if you were day trading on the stock market, the crypto market, ETFs, all of that. Basically, if you know how to read a chart and do your TA or technical analysis, that pretty easily translates over to the NFT activity charts as well. So basically, if you're wanting to buy and sell, you're either going to want to flip based on activity on the open market, or you're going to want to find a really hype project that has not yet started minting, that is going to go far based on whatever standards you put out. And like I said, my standards are high volume with community interaction and a solid roadmap or concept behind their project. And that's always what I look for. If you go back and see the projects that I have, I guess you could say, supported by making a video about them, it's because they fit my criteria in one way or another. Okay, so the third way, which is completely free and won't cost you anything, are getting engagement for these different NFT communities. So I'd say probably 2 or 3 out of every 5 NFT projects that are out there will run different contests on their Discord. And on these Discord servers, 90% of the time, you do not need to be a verified holder of their NFT to participate in their giveaways. Same with Twitter. A lot of giveaways happen on Twitter, and you do not need to own one of their NFTs to be a part of it. One of the biggest ones is I got half an Ethereum just for promoting one of their Discord servers. So it was on my TikTok. I made a video on TikTok about this NFT project. I left an invite link to their Discord down below the video, and anytime someone clicked on that Discord link, it gave me a +1 invite to their Discord server. It was like at the end of 2 weeks, whoever got the most invites to their Discord server under their name got half an ETH, and that was about 4 or 5 months ago. I don't do a ton of the Discord contests anymore because I don't want to flood my channel just with Discord invites so I can win some invite competition. That's what TikTok is for. So that is primarily what I use the TikTok for, as I don't want to fill this channel with just a bunch of, what I would think are just ads. But to you at home, if you have any sort of reach on any social media platform, and some people who don't have any reach will literally just join 100 or 200 Discord servers, find an invite contest that they want to take part in, and then copy their invite link and go into all the other Discords in their shill channel. So you do not want to do this in a random Discord's general chat or announcements or anything. Most NFT Discords will have what is called a shill zone or a shill channel where randoms can go in, randoms meaning you and I, can go in and post their invite links or their collection links. So if you're part of 100 or 200 big name Discords, which is free and wouldn't take more than a few minutes to go by ranking on OpenSea or whatever market you're using, hop in their Discord, find their shill channel, and drop your invite link, thus kind of passively accruing you these invites to other NFT servers. Now, if you do this and you're dedicated to doing it, you can easily get a top ranking in some of these invite contests, and that is literally just free ETH in your wallet for taking a few moments to post your invite link, whether you're doing it on a social media or whether you are just joining and promoting on other Discord channels. I'm going to say it again, their shill channel, not their general chat. You do not want to get banned from these Discord servers, as that's really going to cut off that stream of revenue for you. So 3 quick different ways that you can make money with NFTs right there. I'm going to be answering as many questions as I can down in the comments, so definitely let's start a conversation. And no matter what, remember, never stop profiting and never stop hustling.